Most people think it was the islands, Las Cinco Muertes, where modern dinosaurs originated. But no, not true. It was in the minds of ambitious visionaries. Hammond, Lockwood. Where they dreamed, chaos followed. This estate was ground zero for that fateful dream, and ground zero for the dinosaurs' entrance into the world at large. Well, now it's quite a mess, and you're gonna need to clean it up. I can't say that I'm surprised.
There's a pretty huge mess to deal with. Jeez, what happened here?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. History. Repeating itself. Look at those enclosures. The dinosaurs running loose. You know, this was another attempt at controlling something uncontrollable.
Everyone, thank goodness you're here.
Lily, where are you? Are you okay?
I'm close by, helping people evacuate, but there's no time. I tracked Extinction now here, only to find it like this. Please, bring this site under control. I'll find you later.
Okay. I'm guessing they've been pillaging tech from the manor to fuel whatever they were trying to do here. And Lily doesn't know that her voice disguise thing stopped working, does she?
I don't think so. She probably panicked and called for help on the first comm she could grab. Looking at this site, whatever tech was changing her voice must have been broken.
This is all a lot to process. Wait, Kira? Are you okay?
Yes, of course. I can handle this. Lily doesn't matter right now. Dealing with this dangerous situation would look excellent on Din's record. So let's focus on the task at hand.
Copy that. I can fix it up. No problem. On the way for that repair job. Responding to repair request. En route, it's on the to-do list. Here's your repair to me. Inbound on that repair request.
Heads up, got a new asset.
Damage over here.
Incoming asset ID. New objective incoming.
Asset collection request received.
Personnel, we have detected power outages. Local personnel, please respond.
Assets in the air. Picking up asset.
Objective received.
Transportation complete. Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation in progress. Transportation underway. Asset delivered. Asset delivery confirmed. En route to pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection. Heading to collect the asset. Asset transportation underway. Asset transportation in progress. Asset in transit. Area in control. Discharge. Asset has been... En route. Acknowledged. Transportation complete.
Asset report incoming.
Responding to repair request.
Attention.
Asset transportation
Power
complete.
outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
New asset reported.
After that, I can fix it up. En route to pick up the asset.
Bringing new asset.
En route to pick up the asset. Asset in transit. Transportation underway. Assets in the air.
Quetzalcoatlus to the park.
Delivery complete. Delivery has been completed. Confirmed. taken over.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
En route? Understood. Inbound on that repair request. On it. Getting the generator back up.
How are you getting on over there? Did I miss any survivors?
Lily, you betrayed us. You betrayed me. Why? How could you do that?
I'm sorry, Kira. My young raptor.
You know, I don't think sorry will cut it. How could you be so callous to those animals? To just cut them out of our ecologies when they only just arrived?
They did not just arrive. You make it sound like some kind of miracle, but those creatures do not belong in this time. Their struggle to adapt should be evidence enough. Nature would have proven me right, but you rejected nature. You thought that these dangerous, desperate animals could just happily live alongside humans. We cannot coexist.
You used to love dinosaurs, Lily. You were there at Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yes, and I couldn't stop them falling apart. What does that say about how dangerous these creatures are? I'm sorry, Kira, truly, but you are misguided.
Misguided? Misguided? Lily, to be so close to self-awareness and yet so far. Newsflash, this whole Extinction Now operation was trying to control nature just as much as Hammond ever did. Except you, in your self-assigned wisdom, thought that destruction was the answer. It's a clumsy tool to wield on the best of days.
Turn yourself in, Lily. This is over.
You know I can't do that. I hope I see you again, under better circumstances.
Her comms are out. But we have a name and a face now. We'll put out alerts and bring Extinction now to justice.
Regardless of Lily's beliefs, I want to reassure you that doing nothing for the dinosaurs would have been the true crime. You should all be proud of your work.
That's right. And I know I can be all doom and gloom, businesslike and serious, but I do believe in our cause. And I'm pretty fond of all of you as well. Great work, everyone.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel. Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Attention personnel. The park is opening and guests will be arriving shortly.
Asset requiring collection. Transporting asset. Asset has been delivered. No problem. Heading to collect the asset.
Reassigning control. Delivery complete.
After all your work, the dinosaurs finding a place in nature seems more achievable than ever. But the place they find might not be what you expect. Extinction Now's predictions may yet come to pass. The dinosaurs may struggle. Human greed may rear its ugly, exploitative little head. One thing is for sure, nature and the dinosaurs will find their own balance, and this world will change yet again. A rebirth, if you will. It's going to be delicate, uncertain, chaotic, but thanks to people like you, not without hope.
Incoming asset ID.
Understood.
Guess what? The lawyers looking after Lockwood Estate got in touch, and Kira wasn't around to answer the phone. Now, long story short, they're impressed. With us, with Din, with you. They've asked us to be the guardians of this place. Not a bad outcome, right? Being a loyal and charitable boss, I am gifting you the land. You earned it. You do still work for me, though, so feel free to build something that makes me look good. But, no, Kira would kill me if I didn't say that we do still have clients elsewhere. And, fair warning, there might still be a few Extinction now bad eggs out there. Either way, we should polish up those parks until they glitter like a golden Cabot Finch bust. But there I go, talking about the plans for my future penthouse, huh? So, here's the target. 5 stars across every site, got it? I'd say good luck, but I would make it sound like anything less than perfection was an option. I really want that penthouse.
Asset requiring collect.
Coli joining us today.
Transportation underway.
Attention personnel, please stand by.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Confirming asset delivery.
Our hard work in the background means that the dinosaurs get to be center stage. And that was some hard work right there.
Stay on your toes. Exit confirmed.
Wow! At this rate, we'll need to add home to the world's most efficient park manager to the brochure. Nicely done.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Security should be proactive first, instead of reactive to disaster later. From your recent performance, I think you understand that.
Asset to be collected. Asset transportation in progress. En route. Responding to repair request. Task received. On my way for that repair.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Knowing that you're helping to ensure the survival of such majestic animals should be reward enough. But you do also have my appreciation.
ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
I knew you were a natural entertainer just like I am. Game recognizes game.
On it. Inbound on that repair request.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
Our hard work in the background means that the dinosaurs get to be center stage. And that was some hard work right there.
There was a time that I put career progression above all else, you know. You have a bright future ahead of you, but don't forget why you're doing it.
Synthesis procedure. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
En route for repair. Copy that, I can...
Mission accomplished. And the debriefing is nice and straightforward on this one. You did great work.
Efficiency like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you and I share that quality.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
En route for repair.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
En route for repair.
This needs fixing.
Responding to repair request. No problem.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel released.
En route to repair. Understood.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word, but I think we should try and get this done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Parasaurolophus to the park. Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release. Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete.
You ever heard of a keystone species? It's one that has a disproportionate impact on their ecosystem compared to other organisms. You, my friend, are this company's keystone species.
Procedure complete. Station personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park. Attention all science personnel. Please report to the...
Changing orientation. Negative contact. Confirming hit. Asset identified. Heads up, valuable asset. Exit confirmed.
Asset requiring collection. Acknowledging asset collection request. system underway. Asset in transit. Delivered.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
No problem. We'll get on it. Responding to repair request. Leave the repair to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
Even after all this time, you continue to impress me. What you've done here is no simple thing. Taking the mess that it was and transforming it into an undeniable success. There was a time that Lily could have appreciated your incredible work, too. Maybe she will again. One day. For now, you'll have to settle for my heartfelt gratitude. So really, truly, thank you. Now, I'm sure there's plenty to be done elsewhere. As you were.
My. Look at this. 5 stars all around the globe. Wow. Well, I got to admit, I did not have the highest of hopes when you started this journey, but look where we are. I'm telling you, so few would be able to take the notion of coexistence with dinosaurs to this level. And fewer still could do it under the pressure and chaos that you have experienced. Well, the future is a great mystery, yes, but you've certainly paved the way for a brighter one. It may not sound it, but I mean this quite sincerely. Bravo.